My name's Gina D. Tate, and I'm the Children's Librarian at the West Carrollton branch of the Dayton Metro Library. And today I'm going to read a book that includes a recipe of one of my favorite foods. We are going to read Take Me to Your BBQ by Kathy Duvall and Adam McCauley. So what do you think they're at? Looks like a farm. Looks like he's cooking. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yo. I think I see a UFO. Look up there in the sky. Some colored lights from outer space are lighting up the whole dang place. Cats a meowing, cows a lowing, dogs a howling, chickens glowing. Unearthly platter, huge and round, is beaming rays to the ground. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yee, a big blue light is shining on me. It's coming down by my front porch. I hope my little shack don't scorch. My roof's on fire, rockers charred. Small green men swarm through my yard. And look, they have boots on. Howdy, partner, the boss man beeps. His three big eyes give me the creeps. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yay, I think they might take me away. We don't want your leader, Willie, just your barbecue and chili. Fire up the grill, put on the beans, chop up peppers, taters, and greens. Little guys eat barbecue, then gobble up my hat and shoe. That doesn't sound very yummy. Yippee-ki-yay, yippee-ki-yoo, green men line up 2 by 2. Willie, we want to do-si-do, play your fiddle afore we go. There he is playing the music. Greenies two-step mighty hard, they hear a hole plumb through my yard. They wear a hole plumb through my yard. Those little fellas just won't stop. I keep on fiddling till they drop. Yippee-ki-yo, yippee-ki-yay. I think it's time to say goodbye. Oh, where's he going? Oh, he's in the UFO. So long, greenies. Enjoy your stay. I'm going for a holiday. He's traveling. And it looks like he opened a Willie's barbecue. Look at all the people and aliens that are in the barbecue place. And there's his dog. And now they're working on the farm. Do you think they're very happy? The end. Boy, that book sure made me hungry. Let's see what my friend Emily Callan at the Dayton Children's Hospital is cooking up for us to eat.
Hello everybody, my name is Emily Callan and today we're back in Dayton Children's Community Teaching Kitchen and we're making the barbecue sauce from Take Me to Your Barbecue. So, how do we get started? Well, I have the recipe right here and I have a 1/4 cup of water already in this pan and here's a 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. So we're gonna bring all these ingredients up to a boil and then reduce it down to a simmer and let it simmer for about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna get I'm going to get this pan going so it can start to heat up. In addition to what we're adding here, we're adding about 3/4 cup of ketchup. So I will add that in. Next, we're going to add 1/2 of a stick of butter. So this is 4 tablespoons. We're gonna do 1 tablespoon of mustard. It didn't specify what type of mustard. You can use yellow mustard if you want. I'm using Dijon, that's what I have. We're gonna do 1 teaspoon of salt. Now the recipe calls for 2 teaspoons, but I'm gonna start with 1 because that's a lot of salt. And then we'll give it a taste and we'll go from there. A 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. We can already see this is starting to heat up. It recommends throwing some lemon and onion into the pan. So I sliced up some lemon. So we'll do about half of that, and then about half of an onion. So again, I just sliced up some onion. This is something that we're gonna strain out at the end. We just want some of the flavors in there. Next, let's see. We have 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. Now, if you can pronounce that correctly, I'm very impressed with you. So we're gonna do 2 tablespoons. I think Worcestershire sauce adds a lot of flavor to like almost any dish that you put in. 1, 2. Next, we're gonna put in 1.5 teaspoons of liquid smoke. Now, liquid smoke is gonna add that smoky barbecue flavor, and a little bit really goes a long way here. You can find liquid smoke in the ketchup and mustard aisle. All right, so that is everything that's going in our barbecue sauce. I'm gonna give this a good stir. Now my pan is already up to a boil. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a lid on here, and I'm gonna let that cook for I'm gonna put the lid on, bring it down to a simmer, and I'm gonna let that cook for about 20 minutes or so. All right, let's see what happens in about 20 minutes. All right, so it's been about 20 minutes here, and our barbecue sauce has been simmering, and it looks like it's, nice and thick and ready to go. So I already tasted it. I think the seasoning is perfect. I think only 1 teaspoon of salt is more than enough. So what I'm gonna do next is, because there's those lemon and onion pieces in this pot, I'm actually gonna strain our barbecue sauce. So just a strainer over a measuring cup, a big measuring cup. And we're gonna help that barbecue sauce get through the strainer. And I have some chicken pieces here. So this is bone-in chicken breast. You can use anything you like. If you want to use just like boneless, skinless chicken breasts, or thighs, or drumsticks, anything you want is totally fine. So what I did was I laid the chicken breast on top of some of those leftover onion and lemon pieces that we had, just because I had some left over, and I thought that would be a great way to add some flavor. All right, so we're all strained here. And then what I want to do is I'm going to salt and pepper both sides of the chicken breast. Now, because we're dealing with chicken and we're worried about germs and stuff, have one hand be your chicken hand and one hand be your seasoning hand. That way you don't get chicken juice all over your salt and pepper shakers. So sprinkle the top, and we're even going to try to get underneath the skin here, because we are using some skin, because we want to make sure our flavor is getting under the skin. And then we're going to flip it over with just our chicken hand and continue to salt and pepper. Now it's pepper time. And while I'm doing this, my oven is preheating to 425 degrees. We're gonna put this in for about 20 to 25 minutes. The last 5 minutes, what we're gonna do is put it under the broiler, and that way the skin will get nice and crispy. Now, if you're using like a skinless chicken, you can skip that step, because then it might just dry out your chicken. And then all I'm gonna do is add the barbecue sauce right over. I'm gonna start with the bottom first, because I want the skin facing up, again, so that the chicken doesn't dry out. Another thing that you could do, if you have the time, is to let your chicken marinate in this barbecue sauce. So we can do like ideally 20 minutes for some of those flavors to soak in, but overnight would be even better, and that a lot of the flavor from your chicken or from your barbecue sauce would go into your chicken. All right, so we're gonna get a nice coating. There we go. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven, and we'll check back soon. All right, we're back and we're gonna try our chicken. So I wanted to show you how I plated it. I have some of our barbecue chicken right here. I have some green beans and some corn on the cob. And I wanted to mention that especially when you're cooking bone-in chicken, but really anytime you're cooking meat, you want to use a meat thermometer. Insert it into the thickest part of the meat, and you're looking for chicken specifically 165 degrees, and that's the best way to know that your food is done. So try this recipe at home. Let me know what you think, and we'll see you next time.